Money, chill. Chill. Masazi gagena kukuba. I said chill. Stop playing with the wires. Hi. Money, no. You're scratching me. Go away. Okay? Ooh. Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. No, you. Where are your sticks anyway? Can't find them. Please stop gassing for me. It's not healthy. No, chill. Money, stop it. Come. Okay. Cool. I can't keep fighting with you. Same thing every day. You have so much dirt in your mouth. Oh my god. Oh, the life is dry as hell. Might as well do this for you. Since it's the only free time I got today. Yeah, but you need to shower, man. Oh my god. You need to shower. What's up? What do you think? Hmm? Hi, family. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you had a lovely week. Today is Sunday for everyone, I believe. Chill, money, chill. Okay? This is the last one. I'll make it dirty. You do this on your own. And then, there you go. The ears are for later. One who does not like to shower. No bathing for you. Hates to shower. Big boy. Big boy who does not like to shower. No. Oh. Money. That was mean. You can play. Okay? Can't play. Okay, so how is everyone? How have you been? I have no topic of discussion. All the topics of discussion I have can get me arrested. So, and I'm trying not to get arrested. The country is going mad. The shit that's going on in my country is insane. How can one person have the power to shut down full television broadcasting televisions? Like, those televisions have existed before I was born. And someone, because they don't like something that they covered about them, they shut them down. The country already has very high levels of unemployment. So where do you think these people that have been working for those televisions are going to be working? You know, the country is going to shit. This country is going to shit. See, the country is on sale to the highest bidder. If you have money, a lot of it, and even if you have a lot of money, you're not even safe anymore. Like, the country has gone mad. Because this cannot, it's just crazy. What's happening in the country is insane. The reason why these days we just don't talk too much the way we used to, yeah, because there is no freedom of speech in this country anymore. You might be saying something innocently, and next thing you know, there is a warrant out for you to get killed. Yep, you get on the hit list, because we're now calling it the hit list. You get killed. Randomly, I promise you. Randomly. In this country, it doesn't matter if you have money anymore. Back in the day, the rich were safe. They felt safe. Like, oh, I have my money, I have my connections. Yep, it doesn't work like that anymore. Yep. Everything has changed. Now it is man eat dog. No one is safe. Nobody is safe. Not anymore. The best thing you can do in this country is find a spot and lay low. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It looks like I have someone to block. Honestly speaking, it's so depressing and sad when the media personalities, there is no more, or there is no longer freedom of speech. It doesn't matter. This is the thing. This country, back in the day, it was a nice country. It was a really, really nice country. Besides, yeah, the weather is good. That is undeniable. You can be a criminal. You can easily hide out here and no one will know. And if you lay low and tell nobody about your past crimes, wherever you're coming from, it's very easy to disappear in this country. But now, you can still disappear. But I promise you, the sooner they find you or find out, the sooner you start complaining. You might innocently be complaining about something where you're actually the victim. And guess what? They'll start doing research about you and then they'll find something on you. I promise you they will. Any excuse to take everything you have. And they'll take everything you have. They used to tell us when we were younger that the country is becoming a mafia state. And we thought it was a joke. This is actually a mafia state now. It's officially a mafia state. But we don't talk about it because, again, we are allowed to talk about anything and everything except things that change the country in any way. You can't talk about things that make people aware. You can't talk about things that question certain people. You can't question things anymore in this country. I'm telling you, you can't. Hi, Janja, the candy cup. Thank you for subscribing. It's a bit depressing, man. The country is becoming very depressing. See, in this country, if you're minding your business, laying low, and focusing on things that don't take you anywhere, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so peaceful. But the moment you start complaining, it doesn't matter what you're complaining about, people are going to pick interest. And when they pick interest, they start to research about you. Yep, Uganda. This country, it doesn't matter anymore. Back in the day, if you had money, you were safe. Now, it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter. In fact, it's even worse for you if you have money. It's more unsafe for the rich than the poor. Fucking hell, man. There is no freedom of speech anymore. Not anymore. I promise you. We have so much to say about certain things, but we are quiet. Do you know why? Because when you don't have an exit plan, you cannot attack something or somebody. You must have an exit plan. You must have an escape plan, exit. You must have a way out. It doesn't even matter if he becomes president or not, because we are already cooked. You need to understand, for someone that has the power to shut down multiple broadcasting, actually, this is all calculated anyway. I have an opinion on this, but I can't say my opinion. Because my opinion, I wake up being summoned. And my case is a bit different, so. But I feel like these things are all calculated. They're all calculated because without, UBC is controlled by the government already. And these are the open broadcasting television services. Whatever else has been left besides NBS and NTV, they're just religious people with their rice preachings. They don't have much going on. They don't talk about current events. They just play music, and they don't do anything besides playing music, you know, and preaching, and then asking for donations and stuff like that, right? So those ones, of course they are safe because they are not getting mixed up into politics of any kind, even if they are affected. I feel like something is coming. This is a chess game. If you know how to play chess, political chess, this is political chess. It's pure political chess. They keep you occupied with one random reason, but the true reason as to why things are happening is bigger. Because ideally, what would happen if we had to change governments randomly, abruptly, because someone, who would take over? Of course, the military would take over. And who heads the military besides the current president? Who is second in command in the military? Who actually pulls the strings? And then which people would actually stand in? Yeah, Uganda is beautiful. It's beautiful. The weather is perfect. But besides that, we are cooked. We are actually cooked. In fact, the people that were saying back in the day, staying out of the city seemed to be the safest alternative with the upcoming Something is coming, and something is coming, and whatever is coming is big. So loose ends are being tied quick. And I don't know why they're being tied so quickly. I feel like we are living in change right now, and we don't even know it. Something is coming. These moves are not random. They're giving you a reason as to why they are closing these broadcasting services. But these are the only legit broadcasting news services that we had in the country. Like the only ones. In fact, uh, the police and the army has been known to attack journalists, right? But the radios, the owners are the same. The owners are the same, and who listens to radio anymore? So keep that in mind. The owners are the same. Someone owns a television, broadcasting television, and then owns a bunch of radios. So when they're telling you they're closing televisions, in the backgrounds, the radios are also being shut. Like literally. They're just mentioning and telling you what they want you to hear so it doesn't come off so bad. When they come after an enterprise, they come after all its babies, not just the mother. When they come after the mother, they come after the mother, the kids, the you know, whatever is related to that mother. Obviously, something is cooking, man. And we are cooked. We are actually cooked as a country. We are cooked. There are too many sanctions on people. People are being sanctioned a lot. If you talk about anything like this, anything, I promise you, you're going to disappear. You're going to disappear. And like I say these days, it has nothing to do with money. It's everything to do with, I don't know, information. Information is actually power. He who controls information controls history. When you can control information, you can control the narrative. You can control how people react, what people see. When you can control what people see and believe, you can control them very well. No matter how intelligent they are, they cannot be intelligent about things they don't know. This is how we got colonized in the first place. This is why Africa is so backward, because information, whatever information we were fed was not accurate, and whatever was even close to accurate was not good enough. A lot of things were taken out. So we got half-baked things given to us. You know, the education system is fucked. Everything is fucked. Everything that we were given in the name of development and growth is fucked. So, of course, politicians know this. Country leaders know this. This is why you have internet being hacked. You can connect to a Wi-Fi, but trust and believe you're not safe. Whatever you're talking or whatever you're searching anywhere on that internet is actually being accessed. These Wi-Fi service providers they're all working. When you go, hi Mukasa, when you go and do deep research about a lot of these things, you will find that there are specific people pulling the strings on all these things, especially in the IT world. In the world of IT, a lot of things are very connected. Information, communication services. You'll find that the same people are investing money in these things. The same people are pulling the strings in the back. They'll feed different names to these entities, but there is a group of people that purely controls what you see, what you can access, what your limitations are. There is a group of people, even in these small countries, I promise you. So I believe these television stations and broadcasting service providers, they are being shut down because whoever owned them refuse to give in or accept to certain terms and conditions. And after they are now shut down, the person has no choice. I know this person will not just give up, or at least now they have no way out. They've been cornered. So what I believe will happen is that they will sell. They'll now, it's like they're being forced to sell to somebody, and then this person is going to come and give whatever these services were brand new names and rebrand them and then control what comes out of them, because that's what they wanted intentionally, to control. The same way back in the day, UBC never used to be like that. Now UBC is only broadcasting what is in support of government stuff, like anything government, pro anything. And it's not just UBC. So the people that do not, yeah, we know the way out. The way out is quite obvious, but it has to come with a lot of losses. And personally, I don't want to discuss it, but the way out is coming. Everything feels so off in this country right now. If you know what to look for, you know everything is off. Everything is off. You see, half of these people that are being hijacked, arrested, tortured, and silenced, they're only picking out people that actually have a voice, people that people already believe in, because they know when the time comes to pull their final move on the chessboard, these people will be already too scared to talk about stuff, and whoever else will be left, no one takes them seriously. So it'll be like a smooth landing according to whatever calculations are happening. Everything is calculated, man. Nothing is random. Nothing. And the possibility of NTV and NBS closing, I don't think they are closing. I think they were bought out, and whatever the whole closing thing is just a sham. It's like they're just putting it up like, oh, when they closed him, so he sold to someone else, so that people still think the whatever is being broadcasted is authentic, but it's not. It's now controlled. Whatever you know, whatever you see is purely controlled. That's why they're introducing so many new taxes, on so many different things. You can't receive certain amounts of money into the country. You can't do this, you can't do that, because they know all these things are going to limit you. They're all going to limit you, because you try chase after that money for so long, and then you'll give up. And then you won't do what you intentionally wanted to do. Like, there's so many limitations. Everything is calculated. Nothing in politics is random. Nothing. Nothing in this country happens by accident. Not just this country, all countries. Every single thing is, people sit down for months on end and they plan for you. They plan how you are going to react. They plan how they expect you to behave. They study your behaviors. There are people who are paid to trigger you as a country. There are people who are paid to put you in a certain state mentally, physically, emotionally. There are people who are paid for these things. And once they do their job, another set of people does their job. And then another set of people. And then someone comes out to be the bad guy, like, I'm the bad guy. Respect me. But a lot of things are at play. Everything, nothing is random. Nothing. Something big is coming, and it's coming this year. This year. And the year is moving fast, because we're going to July. Keep in mind, the year is already past the middle. So after this month, we'll have about 5 months left to end the year. What happens in August most of the time in this country? Find out what usually happens in August. And most of the things that normally happen in August have been turned off, they've been cancelled, they've been pushed to September and October. You don't study patterns. There is a pattern, and it's a big one. Something is coming. I know. I have an idea, but I can't say. I still want my head attached to my body. Hmm. This year, it's a very bad year to invest. It's a very bad year. In this country, investing is very risky. Why do you think some of us have been laying low? Been, been laying low. Because whatever is coming has to first pass. We get stability and we regain composure. And then we go and attack again. Otherwise, tears are loading. A lot of tears. It's been chaotic since the year began. It's just not been chaotic in the way most of you understand. But the actual chaos that the whole country will understand, oh, it's coming. Undeniably. It's definitely coming. This live was supposed to last 30 minutes. I have 3 minutes to go. Thank you for watching. These are electrolytes. Yep, I was advised to take to mix salt in water, and then I drink. I've been doing it for some time, and it's cleansed and refreshed me so well. But it's better to do on an empty stomach. Ideally, you should do it when you're not going anywhere, because the first times you do it, you will definitely be in the toilet back to back, because your gut will be getting cleaned. Don't overdo it. Too many theories. But yeah, some crazy stuff is happening, man. Some crazy, crazy stuff. And you know, you will not understand that every sector has been attacked. Like, if you think your sector is safe, think again. There is no safe sector in this country anymore. All types of employment have been attacked. All of it. And the country is intentionally pushing out its youth, because the youth, majority of the youth that are strong enough to even fight back, they are leaving. They've left the country. So many of them, they've left because the conditions are no longer favorable to them. And believe it or not, the cost of living in Uganda is actually high. It might not be high compared to your currency, but in line with the local currency, the cost of living is actually really high. And most people can't afford it. Most people have families and kids to feed, to raise. A lot of things are out of place. A lot of things. People that have kids, imagine a kid going to school for 2 months. They get a holiday in between for 1 week or 2 weeks. Imagine you just paid school fees or tuition, and then you have to look for the same amount within a very short time. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your family. You have to look up, like, it's crazy. And people that have, this is why I still wonder why so many of you are having so many kids. Like, you don't even have money like that, you know? Unless most people just genuinely don't care about giving their kids a better life than what they had growing up. So I guess that's one of the things. And others are just satisfying whatever ego they have. I feel like the thing that lacks in UG is coordination, also lack of judicial independence. My dear, everything is there. We have coordination and we have judicial independence, but the problem is the people that actually run the board, or the people that call the shots already, they don't work for the country. They work for individuals that actually run the country. So democracy we don't have. Yeah, that we don't have democracy as a country. We no longer have a lot of freedoms. In this country, the only freedom you actually have is the freedom to party your life away. You can party, you can do the most random shit here, and you'll be okay. In fact, Uganda is perfect for retirement. If you're not trying to fight anybody, you're not trying to look for battles, you're not trying to do some crazy shit, you'll be so happy here. Come, retire peacefully. No one is going to bother you. You will die peacefully. But if you're building life here, Now that's something different. That's something different because you are going to encounter things that might make you question and wonder, how did you get there? How? And no African country is truly independent. No African country is truly independent. I promise you that. Independency is just a state of mind, but also at the same time, we are not independent because we are so dependent on so many things that don't even belong to us. You know, we are in debt, heavily in debt. Our leaders are being led by other leaders that have resources that they don't have. Shit, we are just in a different kind of prison as a country, as countries in Africa. We are just, how do you say, yo, there is no freedom, man. Whatever you call it, independence, there is none. Anyway, guys, let me go. I had a long day today, so thank you for watching. See ya. See you soon. Oh, and this was all alleged. Don't come after me. I know nothing. This country is a joke.